Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today, in this, this is a little bit of a late episode, but you can see why. We are now celebrating Theros, and without further ado, we're just gonna go straight into sealed. Draft is gonna be a few more days from now, but let's start cracking packs and let's start cashing in and stuff. That's why I've been saving all these gems up. Also got the Mastery Pass. That wasn't too bad. Now, let's see what nice rares I get. Got an Ashiok, and we also got a Dream Trawler. Nightmare Shepherd's also in. I guess we could go Esper if we don't have to worry about the looks like we don't have to worry about devotion now. But let's take a look at what else we got. Actually, so let's start with the colors that we're least likely to run. Let's start with green. Okay. Nothing. Okay, Voracious Typhon, Nylea's Forerunner, Omen of the Hunt. Those are about the exciting creatures there. So we can forget green. Let's take a look at red. We got a few signpost uncommons here. They're actually not that bad. So we'll see if we can run with blue. We can also run with red. We also have a red rare, which is this one's escape dependent. Let's check our removal suite because that's kind of what we want. Underworld Fires, that's okay. Final Flare is where we're at. Furious Rise can get us some cards if we but we're not pairing it with green, so we have to find our big creatures elsewhere. Maybe not Nyxborn Brute. Impending Doom is good if we're heavy aggro, so we could lean into Boros that way. Dream Shaper, Shaman, high risk, high reward. We also got Erosis Blessing, so that's another piece of removal. So we got got 2 bits of removal, and something really good. Let's keep that in mind. Now let's take a look at black. Obviously, we got Ashiok. Let's see if we can. We're probably gonna run it at this point. Black is surprisingly, well, except for the 3 final deaths, and not surprisingly shy. So let's take a look at how many creatures with ETB effects. We can actually run Rise to Glory. Do note these are it's a bit of a non-bow with each other, but let's see what are the good ones we get. So get Farika Spawn. Okay, that's a non-bow. Hierophant. We might have a bit of an escape theme. Not too fond of this one. This is really more late game than anything. Sacrifice a creature. We might have tokens. We're definitely gonna run Funeral Rites. Probably run Soul Reaper of Mogus. Underworld Charger can't block. It's actually fine. We'll run that one. So, Nightmare Shepherd, something to consider. Probably run 1 or 2 copies of Final Death at least. Let's take a look at that. There's plenty of blue to consider. Oh, we also got Staggering Insight as well. So I guess we're gonna be white-blue heavy. So let's start with the Insight into Dream Trawler. Let's look for as many creatures as we can with flying, like Vexing Gull's a good one. Flash Defender, not so much. Witness of Tomorrow, that one's good. We might have enough. Let's look for Constellation, because at least this is a Flying Ogre, Flying Hill Giant. Elite Instructor's kinda okay. This is kinda removal, not too great. Yeah, we'll probably run Omen in the Sea for the Omens for that matter. Protean, yeah, I guess we can run that now. Eidolon Philosophy is something good. We'll consider that. Check how many. Also, Stinging Lionfish is not bad. Okay, let's take a look because we can flash these 2. That's 2 instants. This is non-instant. That's a sorcery, but the final deaths are instant. So Night of Hidden Coves actually goes up in value here. So now let's take a look at white. Okay, definitely running the Temple for sure. Aura spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, so but that doesn't affect the one aura we want to run, but we'll definitely run. I'll say the Life's Bounty. That one's good, though probably not great as a splash. Favorite of Rua's probably worth it because. Let's check our enchantment count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are not enchantment creatures, unfortunately, but we got 10 enchantments. That's quite good. Rise to Glory might make the cut. Let's see what. Check our mana count. Bit top heavy. Not. Let's check our lands also. I forgot. Did we get any? Aside from the temple, did we get anything? No, we did not get anything. We only got the temple. Probably get the Traveler's Amulet. Probably should get one considering we're playing tree color. We might have to cut. I might want to cut the Shepherd. And let's see if we can cut some of the black cards. I'm basically running black specifically for Final Death and Ashiok. I guess we can run Birth of Meletis. That buys us time and also filters our lands a bit. Let's cut down some of our non-creatures. So probably cut Funeral Rites. Need another creature. Revoke Existence will always have a target. Transcendent Envoy, not so great. I'm more likely to run Nyxborn Courser in that sense. Yeah, let's put in one Revoke Existence. Now we have to, but let's double check the cards we want to cut again. So, okay, so technically got 14. This is kind of 15, but not the greatest creature. We're at 14 creatures. We really have to dig through our deck to make things work. So, but we're otherwise heavy constellation at this point. I'm not too nonplussed about it. I actually don't mind. I don't want to cut the. We could cut the Underworld Shard. No, that's another creature. We need to cut the non-creature. Probably the Ichthyomorphosis is probably a good cut. Flicker Fate kind of helps us, but we're trying to get creatures in. That's a catch. Not one 4-drop, but 5 4-drops. Yeah, and we're heavy blue at this point. We're heavy blue-black. Let's keep it that way. Let's add the Nyxborn Seaguard. Let's cut the Underworld Charger. So 5, 6, 5. I guess 5, 6, 5 is okay. Actually wanna cut this down to like make it more like 6, 6, 4 plus 1. So we have 7, 7, and 4. So they're not too bad, and we got Traveler's Amulet to help us out. So let's see if we can actually connect with Ashiok at this point. I'm actually quite excited to play with Ashiok. I've tested out a few games. There was one match I was playing against Ashiok. It can get very, very annoying. It's at the point where the deck that wants to run that also wants to target you and a lot of your stuff. So some sort of protection is gonna go a long way. Okay, not too great, but we do have a 2-drop into a 3-drop. Let's see if we can draw Staggering Insight. That would be interesting. And at least the Thaumaturge is a 1/1. I believe it's card games on. Yeah, it's card games on bikes, no motorcycles. I guess there might be a hard limit on how long your name could be. Liking the new Yeah, liking the new effect. They kind of they toned down on the interactables. Still waiting for opponent to actually make a decision under. Well, let's test this out. Okay, so you can change the owl into 3 colors. Okay. You can make him fly. You can make him hoot. Not too bad. Oh, there we go. Got our white source. If our opponent doesn't play a 2-drop, it's perfectly fine too. It just means we get to start drawing. Let's try to draw at least 1 or 2 cards with them. Staggering Insight. Admittedly, the Thaumaturge is weak, but we do have two more shots of getting the next best creature. Opponents taking their time. I do understand all these cards are new. Opponents might be Mono Green Devotion. Doesn't lose abilities, so yeah, I want to copy that. I can use it to generate mana, but I'm just attacking. He might block just to deny me the card. Okay, he's gonna block to deny me the card. That's fine. Let's see if he... This could be green... Well, actually, this doesn't say anything. Okay, it's green-blue. Pyrax Tower Scout. Okay. Time to be annoying. We can actually copy the Nyxborn Sea Guard, but at this point our opponent is not there. We got Birth of Melite, so we can Birth of Melite, so we can get ourselves a Plains. Then we can also Ichthyomorphosis for the next card. Utopia twice favored. This is interesting. Hold on. Okay, so I'm actually gonna copy Utopia. Get ourselves a Plains. It gets it flying also, so I'm going to actually nuke their Tower Scout. Extend gains its ability. Yeah, sure, copy again. Yeah. Target creature control gains flight. So attack with all. Yeah, looks like Constellation's gonna be very annoying. And we're gonna get ourselves a wall. We're gonna get yet another trigger. Opponent really has to answer this one right now. I think he's got an answer already. It could be final death. Yeah, it's about time. Oh wait, what? Hold on. Let's reconnect. Let's check our internet. Internet seems to be doing fine. Yeah, looks like a server. It looks like a server glitch. Okay, should reconnect soon. Yep, that's all done. I have no idea what happened in the background, but shouldn't be too bad. We've only lost like what 10 seconds. Okay, so Yeah, I'm gonna play the Elite Instructor, draw a card, discard a card. There. Let's discard the Swamp. Play the Hidden Coast because that's about... time to start... Now, time to start taking things seriously. Unfortunately... Yeah, our spells cost less, but we do have a few flash spells, so... Not too bad. Our opponent's gonna get away with this one. In hindsight, we probably should have taken care of this one. Then again, we're not hunt. It is an enchantment, so we do have removal for this. Okay. So first, let's get this out of the way. I can just swing with everything, get some damage through. I'll probably do that. Knight of Hidden Coves is not doing much right now. So opponent's at slightly near critical. We can start cashing some creatures in to draw more cards if we need to. I think. Okay, I have one of these. I could use that. We actually did draw quite a bit of enchantments. So definitely playing the favored first. We need to we have enchantments, but we don't have that much, so we need to start saving. We need to start saving shots. Yeah, turns out Thaumaturgy is really good. One that has a big Nyxborn Colossus. Would have loved to copy that. So if he swings with all of... Let's see how... Okay, he's not going to swing with this. He's just buffing it. He might swing with this. Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's in critical life. How many damage can we get past? We're only going to get 2 damage past, so that's not worth it. He can only get stuff flying on his own turn, barring a flash enchantment, so... We're gonna have to waste a trigger here, because we got another trigger anyway. We're just gonna see if we can take our opponent out in the skies. Just be careful if he starts floating. Well, this doesn't have trample. He does have a way to take it out, I suppose. Final death. Okay, fair enough. Got ourselves another trigger. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna... Because we need to draw 3 cards next turn. We still have more triggers incoming, so I'm not too shy about this. Next turn I'm gonna probably sack the wall. Opponent is trying to see if he can get through, but we do have 30 life. Right now, if he does nothing, I can get 3 damage through. Elias intervention. Okay, digging for lands. This one, well, it hints the deck, so that's one thing, but at least I know I'm free to do whatever I want. I definitely will cash the wall. I won't cash any of the other creatures because I need to get stuff to get through. Also, none of the flash auras are 1 mana. Okay, did not want that. Pass. Stinging Lionfish. Whenever you cast the first turn during each opponent's turn, you may tap or untap target non-land permanent. That's something. So I cast this, I get through for 3 damage. Lose most of my board. No, that's not worth it. Opponent's still taking their time. Well, we're also kind of taking our time too. It's not... That hasn't changed. Opponent has Nylea and... Okay, indestructible. Can buff it as well, so... We need to dig for... Well, not Ashiok. We need to dig for our final deaths. We have 2 copies of that. We're gonna start taking damage off here, I suppose. Next Herald at the beginning. Ooh. This is a good one. Okay, sure. So our opponent managed to catch up. We're way behind at this point. It gets trampled, so that's another problem. We will be taking okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's take the damage for now. At least we know our opponent's card empty, but so are we. Okay, there's the Ashiok. There's a Vexing Gull. Ashiok can reset. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't help us. Literally, the next play is Ashiok Vexing Gull to split as a surprise. Opponent gets a Shimmering Chimera. Ooh, gets to return an enchantment too. Oh, one other enchantment you control to its owner's hand, so he can bounce one of his things if he... Well, he can bounce Nylea, can bounce the Colossus, can bounce Herald. Bouncing Herald's not a bad play. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and Bouncing Herald's not a bad play. He can replay it, get more triggers. We really need a final death, right? Opponent gets a Mire's Grasp. What's this? If it's a creature card, you may put... Okay, he's not putting it in his graveyard because he wants... So our time is running... short. We need to... Yeah, we're not drawing what we need. This is a problem. I can buy myself a turn. Yeah, let's buy ourselves a turn. Also takes out Nylea, I suppose. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fade into the shadows.
Yes. Wait. Oh, and I can tap a permanent. Oh, it's your upkeep. Return an enchantment. Sure. So I'm gonna actually force tap this. We might lose the Lionfish, but I can still respond with Vexing Gull. Actually, let's see how it goes. Okay, let's see. This does not... Oh, this had... So... Cannot pass to Stop at combat. Let's Let's see if that's how it works. There. There. Bought ourselves a little bit of time. He's going for it. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, he's holding back because he's one short. I will actually let Ashiok die. Because right now he has got 4. So that one actually flies, the other ones don't. Okay, no blocks. We're still probably gonna lose this one, considering our opponent does have 1 shot of removal, and we kind of used all our mat. Yeah, I really should have played that swamp. Yeah, he's gonna take out our card draw. But now, okay, so his forces are grounded. He won't take, no, he won't take 2, he'll block with that. We got a final death, so hold on. 1, 2. Okay, if I attack with everything, that's... How many do I take on the crack pack? 5, 10, 15. He can block in 5, 10, 12. He's forced to block this one. He can dig himself another creature. Okay, that's what I expected. So let's see what happens. He can shoot her for a creature. Okay, place the last land. Mars Grasp, not a creature. He's probably gonna ditch it in favor of another creature, I guess. Or he's gonna keep it up top. That depends what this card is. If he can use this to activate, then... Oh wait, he had enough. Yeah, good game. Yeah, forgot the... That was very close, but well... Whew. Can't complain about it. Oh, Punisher's online. I would not be surprised if everything is slowing down right now because everyone is cracking Theros right now. So we're only 1 game in. It's already... Well... that one's a bit weird. Oh yeah, we did get the pack, so we'll take that. Yeah, wait. So, not so great for us. We did have a good start. We kind of stalled out a bit. I'm so tempted to run the second Revoke Existence right now. That said, not every... Well, it revolves around enchantments. Okay, you know what? We can at least turn 1 Eidolon, turn 2 Flash if we need to draw a card. Kind of feels bad, but we do have enough triggers, I suppose. Yeah, Dream Trawler. So, wonder what our opponent's up to. Yeah, yeah, if there's one thing they changed is that they cut out all the potential interactables. Basically, the only thing you can interact now is with your pet. I don't mind it that much. It's actually considering how many resources this game can potentially consume, it's okay, opponent takes their first mulligan. So we're gonna go philosophy first. It would be so nice if I could get the Thaumaturge again, though. Okay, maybe not so much. Do I want to hold on Omen first? Let's play Favor the Varroas. Has to attack each combat if able, so... No, it's gonna get bigger soon, but I'm willing to just trade this for the Eidolon right now. Doesn't have that enchantment, so... There's that. Yeah. Because I want to search for another land first. Opponent's actually playing 4 color. There's a Shimmering Chimera. Let's get our other island first because we're on pace for Dream Trawler. Let's see if he okay, we'll let him take a hit. Return up to 1 other so it won't target itself accidentally. This is not escaping yet. It's gonna take a while. It needs to get 3 cards in the bin. Okay, board's still clear. Skophos War Leader, so unfortunately we're not... I can play yeah, protection from red. Let's start getting in. Because this one just buffs itself, so, but it's otherwise a permanent 4/5. We need... I'm willing to draw a card now at this point, so I'm willing to just flash Omen. It's also Scriped. Ooh. Can't be helped. Probably should have saved that one. So now we are digging for lands, not the best position. So, got Temple, got next board C card. C guard's not gonna cut it, so I'm gonna actually just draw the Temple. Okay, got ourselves another land. We'll keep the Witness up top. We'll play Naiad of Hidden Coves. We can. This allows us to flash in the Omen. So next turn we can go Dream Trawler, force our opponent to have removal. Okay. So what do I... Oh, that's actually easy. So Yeah, I guess I'm... Yeah, I guess I'm okay with that. Now let's force our opponent to answer this. I'm under... Well, we have cards to discard, so... We have cards to discard, so not too bad. Opponent... So we need to start preserving lands. We already hit 6 mana. That's the... We've kind of topped out. Maybe 1 black source. He will need... Well, if he has 2 back-to-back removal... And the removal spells have to be big enough. The only one I can... Well, the board sweep I can think of... Unfortunately, it's white. I would like a copy of that. Okay. Opponent's gonna kind of unload. This has lifelink, so we are in a race. I get first crack though. So draw and discard. So Elite Instructor is not so great anymore. So get +1/+1. Draw another card. Then we can't cast Soul Reaper, so we don't have any sacrifice shenanigans. I'll cast a Triton Wave Rider. So we just need to protect the Dream Trawler and the Triton Wave Rider, because our opponent's going to get lifelink back up to 8. We need to... Need to hit our opponent down. Okay, so we get to look at 3 cards. So, okay. I probably could have just, no, if I put the land up top, he just simply takes the 2. There's no way around that. I can actually just take the damage. If any, it gives me another body to attack with. Careless Celebrant when it dies. Okay, mate. No, it still gives me another body attack with Incendiary Oracle. Okay, so it's unloading. Oh wait, that's game. That also flies. Yeah, he saw the right thing. That was barely enough damage, even with our opponent having the Lamb. Yeah, that was very close. Okay, so we got 1 win, 1 loss. The enchantments are doing quite well. I am tempted to cut the... Let's go card draws. Okay, so yeah, we have to be careful how we use Alseid. We were very greedy that time. So that said, we have nothing for turn 2, so I might as well just play turn 1, then turn 2 Temple. Now we need to dig for a black source. I got blue source. I'm still willing to keep it because we do have a 4-drop incoming. Though I could have just binned it though. Opponent's mono white but not doing much, so let's take advantage of that drought for now. We can nuke one of opponent's on a big drought right now, so well we're not in any better shape. This is representing a counter, so I'm actually gonna just pass. Also representing an omen, so that's okay too. Really could use a black source. Opponent's now really representing. Let's just cast this, see if our opponent counters this. Deny the divine. Yeah, sure. Probably should just cast the Nyxborn Seaguard first, but we did. Oh, we had one other trigger, so yeah, we probably should counter this. Cast the Seaguard first. So okay, there's our black source. Now, unless our opponent's just planning to get beat down forever. Let's force him to use his counters. Well, this is actually creature enchant. Okay. Opponent. This is a very unreal drought. Okay, there's a Brine Giant, so it's a 5/6. Now it's time to annoy our opponent. Let's see. Well, we had the dream in the last game. Let's see if the nightmare didn't help us first game, but let's see if it helps us second game. So basically, this scares me because I've seen how good a Dream Trawler is. Opponent has a full grip. This is clearly representing a Dream Trawler. We can protect one of our stuff, then we can final death whatever he plays next. Dreadful Apathy. Yeah, sure. Pass to blockers. To damage. Wait. Pro blue. Actually, I could give this pro white just to drop it off. But then he can respond. What did we nuke? Ooh, those are nice cards to nuke. So probably just answer this, then +1 again. I don't even need these final death. Let's cancel that first. Create.
The shadows awaken.
Okay. Ooh, that's nice. So I can go Birth of Meletis, dig for our planes. Play planes. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have Final Death as an option. I want to save it. In worst case scenario, we just block with the... Okay, opponent's gonna scry. Yeah, let's save the Final Death for as long as we can. We only have one other copy of this. Now... I am tempted to cash out Ashiok. Okay, we might have... Okay, we're Final Death's not gonna help us. Return target non-land permanent. If we bounce this, we'll only take 8 actually, so that's not too bad. It's the last part that concerns me. I'm probably gonna take this down now. Before he can steal it, also because he can just swing into this, so... So let's check. Exile target creature or enchantment, then return it. Okay, definitely not doing... Oh, orders reversed. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It only changes the casting cost. So we also got a wall. Okay, we'll pass. They don't untap next step, so we will take 16. It's painful. We have to answer our opponent's stuff for 2 turns. Tapping this... Well, tapping this one's annoying, but not too much. Yeah, everyone is saying that this was the ultimate bomb. Let's see if we can survive the ultimate bomb. Opponent's really thinking this through. This one's... Yeah, this one's the bomb. There's really no other way around it. Opponent's really thinking hard. Probably should have attacked first with this just to see if I could get any... just to see if I could get other options. Flicker of Fate. Whoa. Heliod's Intervention, destroy X target. Okay, so we won't gain life. Yeah, that's sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need to... Yeah, this guy's got back-to-back bombs. So we have to use this one to answer this. We need to buy time. So gain control of probably the Daybreak Chimera. Gets to untap it also. I might be better off just... Okay, let's pass first. Let's take the damage. Let's see what else our opponent drops before we... Entrancing Lyre. You can use it to keep one of our guys tapped. That's literally all it does. Theomorphosis. Sure. Thankfully, it does not have trample. Let's see if he spends the mana to keep it tapped. Okay, tapping that down. No attacks. Play Soul Reaper. Opponent stops on untap. No. Okay, that's a delay. Ichthyomorphosis. Loses all abilities, so... I'm actually gonna just cash... I'm actually gonna cash this one in. Okay, Eidolon Philosophy, so we can... I'm actually gonna not drop it. So right now we can block, sack for 3 cards. Still have no answer for this. So we got ourselves a Favored of Aroas. Yeah, that will do it. Elite Instructor, Witness for tomorrow. Actually have Witness, so I'll keep that. So we're literally just buying time. It's really sad. Opponent, that's a good game. What our opponent's gonna do is basically tap down our Witness, and we have no other flyers. So that was it. Yeah, very close to the hour. Not doing so well. I guess we have time for about one more match. Let's see. Oh, that's a class one. Okay, at least we got all our colors, so I'm definitely keeping this. I'm gonna go for the double blue because we technically have another way to tutor for white, and we already have the one white needed for it. So it's blue into Amulet, then we'll see what we do next. I'm probably gonna delay so we can get Omen up. Okay, we got Temple of Enlightenment, so let's get the Amulet first. We can delay the Omen. We can go Temple, then sack for Traveler's Amulet, probably for another blue source, I guess. Temple Thief. Okay, we're gonna take quite a bit of damage early. I made a mistake. I should sack this first. Now the basic reasoning is now that the land I did not want, I just shuffled it back in the somewhere in the middle. I might even draw it. Opponent could have removal, but at least we got we're in time for a 4-drop into a 5-drop. So okay. Now, can't be blocked by enchantment creatures, so we can't actually block this. Thankfully, so we actually have to race our opponent. Ichthyomorphosis. I guess that's a thing. So next turn we can actually play Witness. Voracious Typhon, so we got 4/4. I might play the Nyxborn Seaguard first. Okay. Ooh. Okay, take it back. We'll take the 4 damage here. Let's hope the Witness survives. This is actually, and the mana is actually very critical. Okay, definitely, we're definitely taking that one. Definitely taking that hit over there. Please don't leave. Please cast something. Come on, cast something, please. 3 mana. There's no kill spot. Oh no, he takes the staggering insight. Yeah. Darn it. Oh well. So at least we can we can shield ourselves from 4 damage at least. Just for 1 turn though. Well, he sees this coming, but that's the point. We're tapping this down. Scry 2, draw a card. Yeah. The Naiad is not so great anymore. And next turn we can actually just play the Sea Guard and hold up the next Omen. Acolyte. Okay, sure. I'm just gonna have to beat our opponent up in the air for the time being. Ooh, okay. This was a good hit. I did not want to see. I definitely did not want to see this back. I did not want to see that one back. Everyone's taking their time. Opponent does get this back, so what's this? So he can make X -3, -4. So we will lose the Witness. Let's make him use that up first. Sure, we can protect Dream Trawler, but I do not want. But I would rather just get this out of the way. That's it. I'm not too well. If our opponent has a second one, I will be annoyed. But we're definitely casting Om. So these are just ETB effects. Okay. Definitely don't want those two. Definitely did not want that third one. But oh well, at least. Well, we do have some fodder at least. Okay, X equals 5. Yeah, there you go. So now let's keep holding up as many lands as we can. Thankfully, Dream Trawler feeds itself. Yeah, I'm starting to think that, yeah, Dream Trawler definitely a lot better than well, Ashiok can be good in certain circumstances. We just got run over by the big Kiora. Our opponent will need Nylea's intervention. Okay. I can just pass to blockers. Obviously, we're blocking this. I could have blocked that, but I am concerned he might have a pump effect. So I'd rather not. Yeah, combat is how he messes up with us. Okay, back up to 14. We have Eidolon, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're never gonna cash. I don't think we're gonna cash this in ever. We're just gonna use Vexing Gull to tap down their next biggest threat. Thankfully, these are ETB effects. Okay, let's take a look. Definitely chumping this one, so we're taking... And I think that's the last of our effects, so I'm blocking this. But also because if our opponent really doesn't have any way to interact with our flyers... Yeah, we win. He's got no reach. Yeah, no reach. Just checking, no reach, no reach. Yep, that's it. Opponent concedes right there. We could have styled a bit, but yeah, that would. So, all in all, not too bad. We probably gonna pause this video a bit. We're going to. You know what? Unfortunately, I do have. Yeah, this is at the 1 hour mark already. And my time's quite up already, so I'm going to I'm going to pause this video. By the time I'll be back, a few hours may have passed and whatnot, but otherwise I might just end up having to I really don't want to have to splice the video because my recording software is my recording software is great, my editing software is horrible. That said, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pause this for now. Let's hope nothing bad happens to this. Then we'll continue on right where we left off. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to make another... You know what? I'll just make another video right now. It's basically a continuation. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. How are you guys enjoying Theros so far? Let's see. Okay, got my last copy of that. I do like how they tell you which ones are first and whatnot. It gives you and I do like how you get to check it out in the when you're going into deck building and whatnot. It tells you. Let's see. Does it highlight the cards that are first? Yes, it highlights the cards that are first, and also the cards that are new. So it highlights them first. Then the next time you go around it, it just goes back to normal. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, and God bless. Have a great week, everyone.